everyone, hope you all are fine. Welcome to the English Academy. In this video, we are going to cover Act 2, Scene 3 of A Christmas Carol, written by Charles Dickens. The location is Cratchit's home. The Cratchits enter and settle into their Christmas morning. Cratchit. And this one is for Tim. Merry Christmas, son. As I told you before, that location is Cratchit's home. They are all together. It's Christmas morning, and Cratchit has brought something for Tim. Let's see what is it. Cratchit produces a small package for me. Thank you, father. Tim unwraps the package and takes out a small book and a little wooden horse. These were the things which Cratchit brought for Tim. You see, I told you that I had got you a horse. Not quite what you had in mind, I'm sure, but nonetheless. He is lovely, father. I shall call him Bobby. Cratchit asked Tim did he like it, and Tim was very happy to have his new wooden horse. Mrs. Cratchit, now run along and wash up, Tim, then you can help me with the dinner. They are actually about to start the Christmas dinner, and Mrs. Cratchit asked Tim to go and wash his hands. Yes, mother, Tim exits. He seems pleased with his horse. You did a fine job of it, Bob. Now, if only you can work some magic with the food, I'll be pleased as punch. No need, my love. You are the finest cook in London. Mr. and Mrs. Cratchit have a few words over the cooking of Mrs. Cratchit, and Mr. Cratchit is all satisfied whatever she cooks. And I'll second that. Tim replied. That's mean Tim is fully agreed with his father that his mother cooks really well. Good lad. Well, I make the best with what we have, is all. Have you washed up then? That was so quick. Mrs. Cratchit asked him to go and wash his hand, and he was so fast in coming back. No, not yet. I had to get the dough. Father, there is a turkey at the door. Actually, Tim did not go to wash his hand. Rather, he was on the door, and there was turkey, a big one. What are you talking about, Tim? There is a boy with a turkey. He says he has to deliver it here. Well, he must have the wrong address. Maybe it's for them over the road. I will go and ask if the delivery boy carrying the turkey comes into the house. Can I put this down? I feel I might not last much longer otherwise. Delivery boy asked Cratchit that if he allows him, so he want to put the turkey down because it is very large and heavy one. I'm sorry, my love. It's just that bird being so big, it gave me a fright. It's not for us anyhow. I'll be for across the way. Don't you think, Bob? Mrs. Cratchit actually said it to Mr. Cratchit that they did not order any such bird, and it is too heavy, it is too large, and it is surely does not belong to them. Maybe someone across the door, maybe someone from the other house has ordered it and he is delivering it on the wrong address. Cratchit, that's no turkey, it's a monster, and I am sure the Tuckleberries couldn't have afforded such a fine bird. God love them. No, 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 you must be in the wrong place entirely, lad. Cratchit answered that it is not only a turkey, but it's a big monster. Actually, monsters are big. So he said that he is on the wrong address, the delivery boy, because they did not make any such order. Are you the Cratchits? Cratchit and Mr. Cratchit look at each other before looking again at the delivery boy. Well, yes, they said we are. Then this is yours. I think that's what it says on the card. He is right, love. Look, the card says so. To the Cratchits, a very Merry Christmas to you. As you can see in the picture, there is a card attached to it, and it is clearly written to the Cratchits, and someone has wished them Merry Christmas. Cratchit takes the card. Well, I never. It's for us, all right. And you know, I almost recognize this writing. It's not unlike. Actually, Cratchit has recognized the writing, but he is in a doubt. He is not sure that whatever he is thinking is right. Bob? No, that's silly. It's not. It couldn't be. Obviously, Cratchit is having Ebenezer Scrooge in his mind when he read the card, when he recognized the writing. But obviously, it is also the point of fact that Ebenezer Scrooge was such a miser person. He has never gifted a single penny to anyone, and now how could it possible that he has gifted Cratchits a big turkey? So it was not the matter of agreeing. Well, whoever it is that has sent us this, they didn't intend for us to stand around staring at it. Tim, help me with it into the oven and let's just pray that the oven will take it. They struggle off with the turkey. Finally, Mrs. Cratchit said that whoever has sent them this turkey, so he is not supposed, the turkey is not supposed to keep standing, keeping in the hands of them, or actually it is given for eating to have a dinner. So she asked him to help her with the turkey. Finally, after reading the card, they came to know that the turkey was actually for them. In the starting, initially they were not agreeing and they were not, agreed to take the order. But as soon they read the card, they were sure that someone has sent them the large turkey. By the end of the scene, we are done with Act 2, Scene 3. For the next act, you need to see the video. If you're having any query, any question regarding the scene, you can ask me in comment section. Take care. Bye bye.